Welcome back. A warm welcome to all my students. What do we have here? 2016 Business and Accounting Studies, Paper 2. Well, we started the Paper 1 in the previous session, children. I hope you got a chance to watch that. I hope you got a chance. If you really watched the previous paper, the first paper of 2016, I did a introduction to the paper, and I explained, in detail, I told you how the questions are structured in the paper. I'm going to do same with the second paper. All right, so this is 2016. Paper 2, the structured paper, not the MCQ paper, huh? First paper is the MCQ, second paper is the structured paper. Right, so here we go. Children, you will get altogether 7 questions. You don't have to do all 7 questions. No, sir. You don't have to do all the 7 questions. You have to do only 5. Here it says, including question number 1, answer 5 questions altogether. So, including question number 1 means this is the compulsory question. This is a must-do question. Like it or not, you must do this. Must do. First question is a compulsory question. You must do it. If you like it, you do it. If you don't like it, just no. Must do. Everybody. This question is a case study. My dear students, it's a case study. All right. You will be given a case. Likewise. Quite big. Huh? See? Half a page and a little more here. Right? You know that it's a case study. And related to the case, related to this story, it's a kind of a story. Related to this case, you will get 10 questions. 1. Okay, let me do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 subparts. All right, 10 subparts. The first 3 or 4 questions are from BS part. The rest is from accounting. Got it? 10 subparts, and it's compulsory. How many marks do you think you're going to get for the first question? How many marks for the first question? 20 marks. 2 marks for each part, and you have 10 subparts. Altogether 20 marks. So it's right here, see? It's right here. 2 into 10, it's 20 marks. Yeah. So it's immensely important, immensely important. It's important that you have a very good idea about the first question. Right, moving on. Second question onwards. Second question onwards is given under the part 1, the business studies part. Okay. Second, third, and fourth questions are under business studies part. Okay, that's part 1 of the paper. This is part 1 of the paper, business studies part. You have second question, third question and fourth question. 3 questions. Out of 3, you must select 2. Answer 2 only. All questions are from business studies. So, second, third and fourth. This is fourth, yeah. All questions are from business studies. Second, third and fourth. Okay. Each question will earn you 8 marks. Each question will earn you 8 marks. See? So you have to do only 2 questions. That is the business studies part. Next we have the accounting part. Oh my God. Where is the accounting part? Here is the accounting part. This is part 2. Accounting. Part 2, accounting. Again, you will get 3 questions. Question number 5, question number 6, and 7. Again 3 questions, but you have to answer only, out of 3, you have to answer only 2 from the accounting part. Okay. But the accounting questions will earn you more than the BS questions. One accounting question carries how many marks? Let's take the 5th question. One accounting question. The 5th question, let's take for an example. 5th question carries 12 marks. Where are the marks? Let's take 6th then. 6th question, 12 marks. For one accounting question, 12 marks. Okay, so altogether 2 accounting questions. When you do 2 accounting questions, that is 12 into 2, 24. 2 BS questions, 8 into 2, 16. Right? And we are done with the paper. If you finish the first question too, then you get, for the first question, 20 marks. For the BS 2 questions, 16 marks. For the accounting 2 questions, 24 marks. Altogether, 60. Total 60 marks you can earn for the second paper. Right? Let's get to work. Let's start the second paper. 2016, paper 2. Here we go. This is the second paper. First question, compulsory question. Starting with the Roman number 1 in the case study. From the case study, we have 10 Roman numbers. So, starting with the Roman number 1. Here we go, Roman number 1, first part of the first question. Wait! Aren't you going through the case study? The case? Surprised? This I have noticed so many times, very often, and I don't like it. I have been telling, I have been telling, I keep on telling, and I will continue to tell my students, I'm telling you now, take this to your heads. My students, my dear students, do not start the paper, do not start the question without reading the entire question. Let's read it first. Otherwise, you're gonna right. First question compulsory. We must do it. No, like it or not, it's a must. So just what is the question? What is the type of business organization that Mali Fresh Flowers? It's a sole tradership. Let's write the answer. Sole trade. Answer for the A part. Don't do it. Don't do this. I have been telling you. I will keep on telling this. My students, my dear students, boys, do not start the question without reading it. Read it fully from the top to the bottom. Okay, let's start this. Introduction to the question. So now you know that we have 10 parts to do in the first question. Each part, each Roman number has 2 marks. 2 marks. So 10 questions, 10 subparts, each carrying 2 marks. Each carrying 2 marks. Okay, each carrying 2 marks. Then altogether we will get 20 marks for this question alone. Only for this question we will get 20 marks for the first question, right? So important question. Lot of marks. You want the marks? Do you want the marks? Do you want to score? Of course you. Of course. Read it. Read it. Malati started business as Mali Fresh Flowers to sell fresh flowers. On 1st 2016, in a rented building close to a temple, by employing rupees 40,000 and by borrowing 25,000 from Saman Mali, who is her friend. Beautiful case, beautiful start. 2 beautiful girls starting a business. Yes, Malati and Saman Mali. Such beautiful names, Malati and Saman Mali, and such a beautiful business because it's a fresh flower business. You know, fresh flowers, blooming flowers. Lotuses, jasmines, beautiful flowers. So it's a beautiful business started by 2 beautiful girls. No, children, pay attention. The business is not started by 2. Okay, these are the important points that you should mark on the case. Mark these things, right? Soon as you start reading, you go on just mumbling the just reading through your lips without taking the important points, without taking the facts that should be noticed, without noticing the facts that should be noticed. Don't just read out through your lips. Take the important facts to your head. Okay, these are the important facts. Now, Malati is the only owner. Malati is the only owner. Okay, Malati started the business. The business name is Mali Fresh Flowers. Business name is Mali Fresh Flowers. Okay, because Malati started it. Malati started Mali Fresh Flowers. It's a fresh flower business. 1st January 2016. That's the starting date. Close to a temple. That is another important fact here. Close to a temple, right? That is another fact important. you will be asked about this temple. All right, take my word, you will be asked in a question. You will have to mention this temple. Okay, every important piece of information is given in the case for a reason. For a reason. Realize that. Okay, Malati is the owner. Mali Fresh Flowers is her business. Started 1st January 2016. Close to a temple. All right, let's go on. Rupees 40,000 capital employed. That is also should be marked. 40,000 is the capital. If you want, you write these things on the paper itself. It doesn't matter. Okay, this is the capital. This is the owner, right? And by borrowing 25,000, this is a loan. This is a loan. Got it? Important points, things to notice. You notice these things because you will use these things to answer the questions. Okay, mark my words, you will use these things. Going on, Saman Mali is the lender. Saman Mali is a friend of Malati. It doesn't matter to us whether they are friends or not. On the same day, 20,000 worth of baskets were purchased in cash to put flowers for selling. On the same day, 20,000 worth of baskets were bought by Malati for the business. Okay, selling the flowers to a large number of pilgrims. So flowers are sold to pilgrims. What is the meaning of pilgrims? What is the meaning of, do you know who are pilgrims? Yeah, Vandanakaru, right? Yeah. You know, go to offer flowers and, Vandana Karaganda, Siddhasthana, Pansal, Vihara, Vandana Karaganda, pilgrimage. Okay. To them only they are Malati is in flowers. All right. Okay, going on. Who come daily to the temple and supply flowers are pilgrims who are coming daily to the temple. Right. So selling the flowers to the pilgrims to worship. And the pilgrims are daily, every day coming to worship the temple. So the pilgrims, these pilgrims are the customers, the target market of Malati's business. Right? Got it? Right. And supplying flowers to small flower shops in the area. Also, what Malati is doing here, she is supplying flowers to small flower vendors, street vendors or small flower shops, right, who are selling flowers in the area, the other flower vendors, shops here and there. To them also Malati is providing fresh flowers. Got it? Going on. And we have a set of transactions, children. We have a set of transactions. Following information are given for the month of January. 2016. Month of January, the transactions are given. Purchasing of flowers, okay, in cash. Purchasing of office equipments in cash. Office equipments, I'm going to use another color for that. Office equipments. This is flowers. No? This is office equipments. There's a difference. Flowers. What Malathi is selling. Flowers is what Malathi is selling. Yeah, she's selling flowers. So purchasing of flowers is, it's a, purchasing of flowers means it's a, yes, that's right. Purchasing of flowers means it is for the reselling purpose. That's right. Who said that? Whoever it is. Flowers is bought for the reselling purpose. Yeah, because flowers is what she's selling. Okay, that is her good. Right? Mal. Flowers, beautiful flowers. That is what she's selling. But office equipment is not for reselling. That is for the use of the business. Okay, so purchasing flowers and purchasing office equipment, two different things. Selling flowers in cash, okay, monthly loan interest is paid, building rent is paid. Oh, flower transportation cost is paid. Yeah. Sales here. Monthly rent is paid. Loan interest is paid. Rent is paid. Then transportation expenses paid. Yeah. Accrued electricity, that is a different thing. Accrued electricity, that is a different thing. Not paid. It's not paid. Okay, you should remember these words. Accrued electricity. Accrued means unpaid. All within among all the paid expenses, they have given an unpaid one also. Notice, and paid other expenses. Paid other expenses. Okay. Right. So paid, sold, and purchased. Okay. Information, transactions which happened in the business. Right. No stock of flowers. No stock of flowers remained at the end of the month, 31st January. Office equipments and baskets, depreciation 12%. Depreciation is annually 12%. Okay, annually. Annually, yes. Yes, annually. It's a point where you go wrong. Okay, annually 12%. Right, straight line basis. Going on to the questions. No, we have some more. We have some more information, children. More information. 1st February, Samanmali has informed that she is willing to join the business. This beautiful girl here. Who is the beautiful girl? Samanmali. Right? Pretty like a flower. She's pretty like a flower. Samanmali. Right? She is pretty like a flower, but she's not dumb. She's not dumb like a flower. That's why she has said this. She has said something to Malati, the business owner. What has Samanmali said? She has said, informed, she is willing to join the business. Smart girl, Samanmali. Smart girl. Willing to join the business. See, she provided a loan to Malati. Now Malati is running the business well, right? She's observing, she's looking at everything and how things happen, right? And she's noticing that Malati is running the business. She is running it well. The management is good. Malati's management is good, and flowers are sold to pilgrims as well as the small other shops also. It's a good sale. There's a good sale, 170,000. The sale is very good. And purchasing flowers for a lesser price, selling for a higher price, and there's a good profit. Samanmali is noticing. She's like, this business seems to be running well, Okay, I should tell Malati that I like to start. I like to join the business. That's what she's thinking now. She informs that willing to join the business. She wants to join the business. And her loan to be considered as a capital. That's a good move. It's a good move. How much is the loan? 25,000. Now Samanmali, seemingly very pretty, she's saying to Malati, I like to join the business. The business is, very, it's very pleasant. It seems very, it's a beautiful thing. I like flowers too. So I like to join your business. Will you accept me as your partner? That's what she's saying. And she's saying, I gave you a loan of 25,000, Malati. Keep it as my capital. Agreed? Okay, Malati is saying okay. I'm sure she's saying okay. She's going to say okay. Yeah, so loan to be considered as, the loan should be taken as a capital. Accepting that request. I told you, didn't I? She accepted. Malati accepted. Accepting that request, Malati decided to continue this business with Samanmali. Right now, this business is, Malati's business is converted into a partnership right here on this date. Right here on this date. Okay. Yeah. 1st February 2016. So it's a partnership now. Got it? Samanmali Fresh Flowers. That is the name of the partnership. Before it was Malati Fresh Flowers. See? Before it was Malati Fresh Flowers, yeah. No, Mali Fresh Flowers. Yeah. Now it's Samanmali Fresh Flowers. All right. Let's go on and take the questions. Helper has been recruited. Another person has been recruited. Recruited means they have taken one more person as a helper, worker. Righto, that's it. That is a very descriptive, very elaborated study of the case, right? We analyzed the case in a very descriptive, very understandable manner, right? Now we should be able to answer the questions like very quick. What is the type of business organization that Mali Fresh Flowers belong to? Now they are asking about Mali Fresh Flowers, children. Mali. Now they are asking about Mali Fresh Flowers, okay? Right? What is the type of business organization? We know that there are many types of business, many types of business organizations. There are private sector organizations, public sector organizations, and in the private sector, according to ownership, we categorize as sole traderships, partnerships, private limited companies, public limited companies, good, right? Mali Fresh Flowers belong to which type? Sole tradership, very good, because we are not talking about Saman Mali Fresh Flowers, the second business organization. There are two business organizations in this case. Two. First one is Mali Fresh Flowers, started by Malati, owner. Right? So that is the first business organization started by Malati. Only one person, only one owner. The question is asking about that. Mali Fresh Flowers, see? So A part answer is, what is the type of business organization of Mali Fresh Flowers? It's a sole tradership. Second question, let's go to the part B quickly. You can write proprietorship also. You can write proprietorship too. No problem. Okay. Let's go to part B. Write an opportunity that can be seen in the business of Mali Fresh Flowers. Again, Mali Fresh Flowers. Alright, don't get confused between these two. Not Saman Mali, it's Mali. Mali Fresh Flowers. Write an opportunity. You have to remember the SWOT. Why are you looking so puzzled now? I said SWOT. The SWOT. You have to remember this. Tell me the SWOT. Tell me the SWOT. We'll write somewhere around here. Tell me the SWOT. Every time I get a question from opportunities and threats, I remind you the SWOT. Don't I? I do that. Tell me, what is the SWOT? S stands for? Tell me. S stands for what? Yeah, I'm getting the voices now. Yeah, very good. S stands for strengths. W stands for what? Yeah, weaknesses. Yeah, weaknesses. O, opportunities. T, threats. Okay, now tell me, strengths and weaknesses are in the boys. You have to give me quick answers. Strengths and weaknesses are existing in which environment? Strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, that's right. Internal environment. Internal. Strengths and weaknesses, internal. Opportunities, threats, external. Okay. Now they are asking about Opportunity, right? Opportunity. They're asking about opportunity. So external environment, see, external environment. I told you that we will have to, I told you earlier that we will have to write about the tempo. I told you. The tempo. Where is the tempo? Tempo, see? I told you. This is the opportunity. In the external environment, there is a temple close to the shop. The shop is situated close to a temple. So external environment, the main opportunity the business has is the main opportunity the business has is the temple, situated close to a temple. That's right. So we will write that answer. Write an opportunity that can be seen, blah 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 blah, money fresh flowers, situated close to a temple. First question done. Second question, Roman number 2. Saman Mali states that business name Saman Ali Fresh Flowers, the second organization after Saman Mali joined. Remember, right? Yeah, that partnership business Saman Mali, it should be registered. Yeah, Saman Ali Fresh Flowers. Is it the name? Saman Ali. After all these transactions, 1st February, Saman Mali, here. Saman Mali has informed that willing to join and loan to consider as the capital, accepted the request, continuing the business with Saman Mali as Saman Ali. Right, Saman Ali. Yeah, the name of the business is Saman Ali. So it should be registered. Do you agree with this statement? Saman Mali saying business name of Saman Ali Fresh Flowers should be registered. Do you agree? Yes or no? Tell me. Okay, I hear you. A lot of people are saying yes and the others are saying no. Why do you say yes? Tell me. That's right. Simple things. Do you agree with the above statement? Yes. Why? 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 Yeah, that's right. State the reason for your answer. You have to write why do you agree? Why? Yes, that's right. Very good. Thank you. Let's move on to the next question. Do I have to write it? Simple. You know these things. You know. Why you say yes? Because the business is conducted with a different name and not the full names of the owners. That is the answer. Okay. The business is conducted by conducted with a different name and not the names of the owners. State the reason for your answer. Business is conducted with a different name. And not the names, full names. Names or full names of the owners. That is why you agree with this statement. What is the statement? The business name summarily should be registered. You say, yes, I agree. That is it. Why? This is the reason. Third one. Write an advantage and disadvantage of the Samanali Fresh Flowers business in compared to Mali Fresh Flowers. Now, two business organizations are here. I told you, right? Yeah, I told you. Yeah. First one is Mali. Second one is Samanali. First one is Mali. Second one is Samanali. Yeah. Mali is a sole tradership. Mali Fresh Flowers. Samanali is a partnership. Yeah, we already know that. Now they are asking what? Advantage and disadvantage of Samanali when compared to Mali Fresh Flowers. What do you have to write? Easy, right? Oh yeah. You have to write the advantages of a partnership when compared to a sole tradership. When compared to sole tradership. Correct? Tell me. Advantage. One advantage. That's right. Very good. Access to a higher capital or can raise a higher capital. Why? Why, of course, sole traderships into the business, only one owner is there to put capital. But in a partnership, there are many owners to put capital, so can raise a higher capital. Now you are writing the answer just like you can raise a higher capital. Do you think that's the right way to answer? No. If they are asking children one advantage and one disadvantage, you have to write advantage. The word advantage. Put a dash, small dash. Then write the advantage. Don't just write can raise high capital, can take the collective decisions and a lot of ideas and skills of the partners are available, blah, 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 blah. Don't write that. Can, you have to write advantage, and then in front of advantage, you write the advantage. Can raise more capital. Now, disadvantage. disadvantage. What is a disadvantage? Yeah, the main one is if Mali conducted the business as a sole proprietorship, she gets to keep all the profit. She keeps the profit. But now, because she joined with Saman Mali and she formed a partnership business, converted to a partnership business, the profit is shared. That's right. Profit is shared. Got it? That is a disadvantage for the partnership business. Okay, of the Saman Ali Fresh Flowers business in compared to Mali Fresh Flowers. Advantage, disadvantage. B part. B part. Read it, children. Read it. B part. Which management function does the recruiting of the helper to Saman Ali Fresh Flowers? Yeah. Now this question is from which lesson? Ooh, really? Business organizations? Now somebody is saying business environments. No, this is from AI management. That's right. This question is from management. Your grade 11 book, second lesson in the grade 11 textbook, second unit, management. Into which management function does the recruiting of helper belong to? Which management function? Tell me the functions of management now. Tell me. 5 management functions are there, right? Yeah. No? 5 management functions are there, right? Tell me. No, like it's a 5. Then what? 3 management functions of management. 4, that's right. 4 functions of management are there. Tell me all 4. Planning, organizing, leading and controlling. Very good. Planning, organizing, leading, controlling. Which management function? To which management function? Recruiting of employees belong to. Functions of management, right? Functions of management. Functions of management. Planning, organizing, leading, controlling. Controlling, right? Which management function has this part? Recruiting employees and giving out job roles. Planning? No, planning is the determining or deciding the objectives of the business, the target, the goals of the business, and designing a way to achieve the goals. That is planning. Organizing, planning, organizing. That's right. Organizing is actually the function which involves these things: recruiting employees and giving out job roles and responsibilities, organizing, delegating the responsibilities, organizing the business, and the allocating of resources to each department. All that is organizing. So B part, into which management function recruiting workers belong to? Management. Why am I writing management? Organizing. Organizing. Planning, organizing, leading, control, right? Functions of management. Next question. Fourth one. Samanali, fresh flowers, involves retail business as well as wholesale business. Write an example for retail business and wholesale business included in this case. Right. Is that true? I mean, do you agree with this statement? Samanali is involved in retail as well as wholesale. I don't know, they are saying. Do you agree? Yeah? No? Well, I agree. I agree. Agreed. Why? I'll show you why. I'll show you why. See, they are selling Samanmali and Malati. They formed Samanali fresh flowers, okay, and they are selling. Here I underlined it. That I underlined because it's important. We noticed this fact. Selling the flowers to pilgrims. Pilgrims is the people who are going to offer flowers and to worship. The pilgrims. So they are the final consumers. Yes, final consumers of flowers, because they buy flowers for money and they go on to worship. Okay, they are the final consumers. So selling goods to the final consumers is retailing. Right? It's retailing. That's why I'm saying that Malati and Samanmali, in their business, they are doing retailing also, but they are involved in wholesale too, wholesaling too. Why am I saying that? Supplying flowers to small flower vendor, supplying flowers to other resellers, other sellers also. Yeah. So retailing and wholesaling both comes under trading. The difference between retailing and wholesaling is the intention of the sale. Intention of the sale. Why do you sell? Is it to the final consumption, or is it to resell again? If you are selling to the final consumption, that is retailing. But if you are selling to resellers to sell the goods again, that is wholesale. It's the intention of the sale, intention of the intention of selling. Why do you sell the goods? we have learned these things, right? In the grade 11 textbook, first lesson, trade and supporting services. In that you get retail and wholesale. Involves in retail business as well as wholesale business. Do you agree? Yes, that's right. We agree. Write an example each for retail business and wholesale business included in this case. So first you have to write retail business. You have to write retail put a dash and example for retail business. What is the example for retail business? Selling flowers to pilgrims. Or else you can write final consumers. Final consumers. Pilgrims are the final consumers. They don't go with the flowers to worship, and they don't sell the flowers to somebody else. They just go with the flowers to worship, and they worship, and that is the end of that. Okay, the final consumer. Final consumer is us who buy the goods for our consumption. Okay, we use the goods, and that's it. But wholesale is not that. Wholesale is what? Example is selling to small flower shops in the area. That is wholesaling. Why you call that wholesaling? Because selling to resellers. Selling to resellers. Yeah, we are done with 4 and the 5th one. Write the accounting equation of Mali Fresh Flowers. They are not asking us to write anything of Samanali. They are asking us to write Mali Fresh Flowers business. Mali. Yeah. Write the accounting equation of Mali Fresh Flowers, the sole tradition business. As at first, this is the most important when you have to write accounting equations. Check the date. Check the date. 1st January, the opening date or the very beginning of the business, right here. 1st 2016. Accounting equation. Tell me the accounting equation now. Assets equals to liabilities minus capital. No, assets equals to capital minus liabilities. Assets equals to no. Assets equals to capital plus liabilities. Yeah, capital plus liabilities. Okay, capital plus liabilities. You know that assets is the combination of capital and liabilities. Capital and liabilities, when they both are combined and added, they form assets. So assets equals capital plus liabilities, or equity plus liabilities. What equity do we have? Here, employing rupees 40,000. See, we have written the capital, the word capital. See, so capital is 40,000, and there is a loan of 25,000. Loan of 25,000. Capital we have, liabilities also we have. Now we know how much is the assets. Let's check whether there are any more information. On the same day, 20,000 worth of baskets were purchased in cash to put flowers. That is a problem, right? A lot of students, a lot of children, they go on recording. They go on recording all the information. When the question is asking for the accounting equation as at 1st January, when the accounting equation is asked on 1st of January, first, you don't have to go on. You don't. No, don't go on recording the transactions given. All the transactions given. Don't. No. Okay. No, you don't have to. Just write on the very first day how much of capital, how much of liabilities are in the business, and capital plus liabilities equals to assets. Okay, right? So capital 40,000, liability loan is 25,000. 25,000. On the same day, 20,000 worth of baskets were purchased, but it's not necessary to record that. Got it? Yeah. Purchased in cash to put flowers for selling. Baskets. Vatti. Malvatti. Yeah. 20,000 is spent and baskets have been purchased for cash. Yeah, that's it. So 40,000 is capital. 25,000 is the loan. Now we know the assets of the business. We know the assets. How much? First, you have to write the accounting equation, children. Don't forget to write the accounting equation. Assets equals equity plus liabilities. Assets equals equity plus liabilities. Okay. Now let's take the figures into the equation. Equity is 40,000 plus liabilities 25. Where did we get these figures from? We got the figures from here. Close to a temple by employing how much? 40,000 as capital. That is capital, 40,000, and taking a loan 25,000 from Samanali. That is the liability. 40,000 capital, 25,000 liability. So we have it. 40,000, 25,000. So the assets are equal to 65,000. I have to mention that, Okay, going on. What do they ask us now? What are they asking? Write the double entry relevant to record purchasing of office equipment 18,000. double entry, not the dual impact. Dual impact is you have to write what is increasing and what is decreasing. Dual impact, okay? What is increasing, what is decreasing, okay? But here, not the dual impact, double entry, debit, credit. You have to write debit, you have to write the credit. Debit, credit of what? Debit, credit of double entry of purchasing office equipment 18,000. So for cash, cash goes out, you have to pay cash. So cash goes out means cash, credit. Assets come in, which asset? Office equipments come in, so office equipments, debit. Debit office equipments, credit cash. Simple. New asset comes in, asset increase, debit. What is the asset? Office equipment. That's why we debit the office equipment 18,000. Yeah. To record the purchase of office equipment 18,000. Office equipment debit, cash, book or cash account, credit 18,000. Got it? Why can't you write the double entry in this way? Purchasing, no. Purchase. Purchase, no. Purchase. So you write without office equipment, you write purchases, debit. Purchases, debit. Purchases account, debit. Why can't you write purchases, debit and cash book, credit? It's wrong. It's wrong. Purchases account should not be debited here because, of course, purchase. What is purchased? Purchases of office equipment. This is not a purchasing of goods. In this transaction, it's not purchasing of goods. Only if you purchase goods, only then you put to the purchases account. Otherwise, you don't put to the purchases account. You don't. No, you don't. You don't put to the purchases account unless goods are purchased. But here, purchased office equipments, that is an asset. So you should debit to the asset account, that relevant asset account, office equipment, debit. Okay. Cash, credit. Going on. We are moving on. 8th question. No, it's 7th. Right, 2 prime entry books should be maintained by Mali Fresh Flowers. Prime entry books. Oh, we learned. Oh yeah, we learned prime entry books. Prime entry books. Prime entry books are recorded, used to record transactions. In prime entry books, transactions are recorded. So, to which prime entry book these transactions must be recorded? You must first look at the transaction to decide which prime entry book these transactions should be put to, entered to decide that. First, transactions must be observed. Transactions here. Purchasing of flowers in cash. Purchasing for cash. Which prime entry book? Purchases journal. Okay. So, purchasing of flowers in cash. Purchases. No! No, purchasing of goods. Thamai, yes. Okay, purchasing of goods, Thamai. Yeah, I heard you. Purchasing of goods, Thamai. So purchasing of goods should go to the purchase journal. Hey, purchasing of goods for cash. Cash. Don't go to the purchase journal. Only credit purchase of goods. Take it to your mind. Take it to your thick heads now. At least now. Only purchasing of goods for credit. Go to the purchase journal. And not entered cash purchases. You don't enter cash purchase to the purchases journal. So cash purchases go to the cash book. Purchasing of office equipment in cash, cash book. Selling of flowers in cash, cash book. Cash book. Monthly rent paid, monthly loan interest paid, cash book. Building rent paid, cash book. All cash books. Accrued electricity, where do you put accrued? General journal, that's right. That's right. So we have two prime books now. Cash book, yeah, and general journal. All paid ones go to the cash book. Unpaid one should be entered into the general journal. No purchases journal, huh? Two prime entry books should be maintained by Malik Fresh Flowers. Two prime entry books. A, cash book. And general journal. Okay. Some people just write any prime entry book they can remember for these questions. No. You're going to get it wrong. Check the transactions and then realize what prime entry books should be used. Okay, how much of depreciation of office equipment for the month of January? I told you depreciation must be noticed. I told you. Didn't I? I told you. I told you. See, I have underlined. See? No. See? Continue with Samanmali as Samanali. No. Where? Here. See? Here. 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 See? They say baskets are depreciated annually. Office equipments and baskets are depreciated annually. Annually means yearly. Year for an year. Per year, 12%. Yeah, that's why I underlined it. Most of the students go wrong here. They go wrong. Why? They calculate the annual depreciation. But the question is asking for the month of January. That is how you go wrong. Yeah. How much depreciation of office equipment for the month? See, here they are asking for the month. But you have to, most of the time, you calculate for the annum. That means annual depreciation. Right? Let's take the office equipment, cost of the office equipment, children. How much of office equipment were bought? Purchase of office equipments 18,000 into 18,000, and depreciation is 12%. So 18,000 into 12%. Let's do the calculation right here. 18,000 into 12 over 100, 12%. Here. Can you see that? %. And the answer is how much? How much is the answer? Calculate. And 80. Is this the answer? Now you are wondering why I divided this calculation by 12. No, wait, don't rush. This calculation is correct. This is 100% correct, okay? And the answer is this. Why did I divide by 12? Why? To calculate for 1 month. This is annual depreciation, and as I told you, most of the children write that answer, this one. And it's wrong because it is annual depreciation. It is the annual depreciation. Annual. This is the annual depreciation. Annual. But the question is asking for the month of January. So divide the annual depreciation by 12, you get 1 month. This is the answer. Got it. Simple things, right? Okay. So let's write this answer for the 7th part. We are doing the 7th part. Yeah, 7th part. B. How much is the depreciation of office equipment for the month? For the month. See? Month of January. It is, you have to show the calculation, children. Do not just write the answer. You have to show the calculation. 18,000 into 12 over 100, 12%. Answer is 2160. This answer is divided by 12 and 180 for the month, for January. For January, depreciation. For January, 180. Got it? It is not rocket science, okay? Just calculate the annual and divide it by 12. You get monthly depreciation. Next part. Calculate the cash in hand. Cash in hand, cash money. Cash in hand for cash in hand of the business as at 31st January. Calculate the cash in hand of the business as at 31st January. 31st January. 31st of the month. End of the month. And closing cash balance. Okay. So now you have to get the opening cash balance and calculate the closing cash balance. All right, let's do it. We started the business with, not we, not us. Malati, Malati started the business with 40,000 in cash. So let's take the figures. 40,000 is the capital and borrowed 25,000 from someone. 25,000, yeah, 25,000 is the loan. After 25,000 was taken, again here same day 20,000 worth of baskets were purchased. Then 20,000 minus, this is plus, 20,000 minus baskets were purchased, no? Yeah, for cash. Cash goes out. Cash goes out. Because 20,000 baskets were purchased for cash. In cash. Okay. Minus selling the flowers to pilgrims and other small flower vendors. No more information there. Children, now you have to make it quick because you have to finish this question within the given time now. All right. The important thing is taking only the cash transactions. Do not go through the entire case. Right? It's a waste of time. You will not be able to finish the question. Got it? So just notice the cash, word cash. Okay, here cash, purchase of cash 120, that is a cash outgoing, so minus 120. Purchase of office equipment, cash, see, cash, again 18,000. So 120 minus 120, then 18,000 minus 18,000. Cash 18,000 minus 18,000. Sale in cash. Sale means you get cash, so it's a plus. 170 plus, then we'll put 170 also, plus, then paid loan interest, paid 250 minus paid rent 4,000, 250 and 4,000, and again paid 5,000. 4,000, 250, 4,000 and 5,000. All paid. 250, 4,000 and 5,000. All paid. Okay. All should be minused. Right? Why am I putting brackets? Because brackets indicate that the figure should be subtracted. Okay. All right. Is that it? Final cash balance. Final cash balance. Cash incomings plus outgoings minus. Is that it? Let's go and see. We put 250, we took 4,000, we took 5,000. Accrued electricity, not taking because not paid. Paid other expenses, 8,000. That's how we take. Purchases we took, 18,000 we took, and sales also we took. We must take the last one. Paid other expenses, 8,000. That is also a subtraction because paid, money goes out. 8,000. No stock of flowers remaining, doesn't matter to us, not relevant to cash. Office equipment depreciation, should we take depreciation? No, depreciation is a non-monetary expense, even though a 180 depreciation we calculated here. It's not an expense which is paid in cash. Okay, depreciation is not paid in cash, remember, so we don't take that. That's why we have to neglect, we have to ignore that depreciation. What else? Saman Mali has informed that willing to join this business and loan to be considered as capital. Accepting the request, Malati decided to continue the business with Saman Mali. Further, on the same day, helper was recruited. The helper salary is not mentioned. This one, may? Can you see this, may? This one? His salary is not mentioned, right? No, 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 no. Salary is not mentioned because he was recruited in the next month. So don't worry about it. 1st February, all these things happened. Not relevant to us. Question is asking what? Question is asking calculate the cash in hand as at 31st January, end of the January month. Do the cal. You do the cal. You do the calculation and get the answer. Get the answer here. 40 plus 25, 65. 65 minus 20, 45. Yeah. Minus 120, minus 18, plus 170, minus 250, 4,000, 5,000 and 8,000. I get 59,750. Final cash balance. Yeah, correct. 59,750. That is the final cash balance. All right. Add the cash incomings and subtract the cash outgoings. 59,750. We must write that for the 8th question. Calculate the cash in hand and at 31st. With cash balance 59,750. You must do the addition here. Okay, I did the addition down that page. Next question. Calculate profit or loss of Mali Fresh Flowers. Now, for the month ended 31st January. Now, children, this is a question that most of the students just ignore. They skip this question. They skip. Yeah. Why do you skip it? Because they are scared of this question. They say, oh no, now we have to calculate the profit. That means profit or loss statement. It's a lengthy, time wasting thing. Just forget it. Let's go to the next question. Well, you don't have to prepare an entire profit or loss statement here. No, you don't have to prepare an entire full statement of profit or loss, like drawing the formats and no, who says? You don't get marks to draw the statement or for the format of the statement. All right, you don't get marks. Just do a rough calculation, very quick calculation. All right. First, take the gross profit. First, take the gross profit by calculating the sales income and the cost of sales. What is the sales income? We know the sales income is 170. Don't we? We know the sales income is 170. No? We know the sales income was given here. Sales income, sales of fresh flowers. Sale of fresh flowers 170. That is the sales income. Now you have to calculate the cost of sales. Cost of sales, how do you calculate? if there was an opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. But here they say that closing stock, no closing stock remains. So it's nothing. No opening stock because this is a new business. It's a business. The business, it's a new one. Newly opened. So no opening stock. If you open a business right here today, do you get an opening stock? Opening stock means that the remaining stock which was available, which was in the shop without selling, unsold, the remainder of the last year or the remaining stock of the last month which remained in the shop. It becomes the opening stock, the starting date of this year or this month. Now there is no opening stock because it's a newly started business. So no opening stock, no closing stock. See, no closing stock. They have said no closing stock. So just minus the purchase cost, purchase of flowers, 120. See, I have done that here. See, 120 is the purchase cost. Yeah, let's go 120 sales minus cost of sales. Now I don't have to write this, but I'm just doing it for your information. Opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. Okay, since there is no opening stock, no closing stock, we are just going to minus the purchases. That is 120. Okay, how much? 170 minus 120, 50. That is the answer. That is the gross profit, 50. From the gross profit, this is the gross profit. Okay, gross profit. This is the gross profit. From the gross profit, you minus all the other expenses. You get the net profit. What are they asking? Calculate the profit or loss. Profit or loss means net profit or loss. Okay. Calculate the profit or loss. Now we have gross profit. Easy. Do the expenses here. Insert the expenses, the total expenses here. Gross profit plus other incomes. We don't have other incomes. Minus other expenses. Minus other expenses. Minus other expenses, right? Other expenses, how much? Let's calculate other expenses. We calculated, of course, when we calculated the cash balance. Can you remember? We calculated the expenses, but we only took cash expenses, so we can't take that to the profit or loss statement. You understand what I'm saying, right? When we calculated the cash balance, the final cash balance of the business, we did a rough calculation of expenses, but we took only the cash payments only. We took only the cash payments, right? Let's find out whether there are any accrued expenses also, because profit or loss statement, we must take accrued expenses too. Let's get them. Purchases cost we took. Office equipments we don't take. It's a non-current asset. Sales income we took. Monthly loan interest 250. Have to take this. Building rent have to take. Paid expenses for transport must take. This is a carriage inwards, right? Yeah, this is carriage inwards. This must be minus, subtracted from this should be added, actually added to the cost of sales. All right, it doesn't matter. Have to take it. Accrued electricity charges have to take it. Other expenses have to take it, right? Let's take all these. 4,000 plus 250. No, let's add the full amount. 4,000 plus 5,000, 9 plus 9,000 plus 1, 10,000 plus 8, 18,000 plus 250, 18,250 plus depreciation. We didn't take depreciation to the cash expenses, but we must take depreciation to the profit or loss because accrued base. Accrued expenses too must be considered when calculating the profit or loss. Oh yeah, accrued expenses also must be calculated, must be included. And according to accrued basis, paid or not, all the expenses must be included when calculating profit or loss. So this is an unpaid, non-monetary, non-cash expense, but must be taken to the profit or loss. Accrued base. Okay. Depreciation is 180. 18,250. Right? That is the total of other expenses. Yeah. All the other expenses we took. Here to calculate the cash balance, children, we didn't draw a cash book. Even if you prepared a cash book, you will get the same answer. Anyhow, you will get the answer 59,750 only with cash expenses, cash inflows and cash outflows, which means cash incomes and cash outgoings. So all these expenses we marked here, all these expenses are all cash expenses. As I told you, we have to take the non-cash expenses to accrued expenses if accrued ones are there. So we took 18,250, all the given cash expenses, these ones, right? These ones, and 18,250, and do not forget the depreciation. As I told you, do not forget the depreciation. Non-cash expense, non-monetary expense. Even though we have not included this depreciation here, as I told you, because we took only the cash outgoings here, we must take the non-monetary expenses for the profit or loss statement, because the profit or loss statement is prepared on accrued basis, not cash basis. Yeah, accrued basis. Accrued basis means we must take the accrued charges too. That's why we took the accrued charges. Accrued expenses, unpaid expenses, relevant for the year. This is also relevant for the year. So we must take the depreciated amount, which is 180. Non-cash expense. Not only that, we have another depreciation, flower baskets. Flower baskets too must be depreciated. How much is the flower baskets, children? Flower baskets, is it there? Flower baskets, purchasing of flowers, purchasing of office equipments, blah 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 blah. No, flower baskets are mentioned here. Yeah, 20,000 worth of flower baskets were purchased. 20,000. So 20,000 is the cost. 20,000 into 12%. Yeah, of course, 12%. See, office equipments and baskets. We are taking this now, baskets now. Okay, baskets, 12%. Right. Now take it. 20,000 into 12%. How much? How much? Cut the zeros. 24,000 divided by 12. Why? Why? Annual depreciation you took. You must convert it to monthly depreciation. 24,000 divided by 12. How much? Oh, we took one extra zero here. We took one extra zero, right? When you cut the zeros, 2 zeros will be cut, and 12 into 200, it's 2,400 or 2,400 divided by 12, it becomes 200. That is the answer. So 200 must be added to this because that is the depreciation of this is office equipments, depreciation of this is office equipments, this is baskets. Okay, now you take the total expenses with the depreciation of office equipments and baskets. How much? 0, 0, 0, 13, remainder 1, 6, 18,630. Take 18,630 to your profit or loss statement. We are doing the 8th part, no, 9th part. Other expenses, 18,630. Subtract 18,630 and you will get the net profit for the period or for that month, for the month of January. Right, 50,000 minus 18,630. How much? Do your calculation. 0, 7, 3, 1, 31,370. That is your net profit. Okay, calculate the profit or loss, net profit or loss, and we have a profit here because your gross profit is this and no other incomes, other expenses, you subtract, and you get 31,370. Gross profit minus other expenses. Right? Now, we are done with this. I hope you understood this, children. Well, we did it in a very, very elaborated way, taking very much, taking a long time, right? If you have any doubts, just comment below when you watch the video. Now, are we done with all the questions? No, this is the 9th question. We have one more. Right, finishing with the last part. How much is the equity of Marley Fresh Flowers? Marley Fresh Flowers, equity they are asking. 31st January, that means, children, 31st January means end of the January month. We know the opening capital, opening equity, we know that. We already marked it. It's here, the opening equity. It's 40,000. I'm gonna tell you a very easy method to calculate the closing equity or the closing capital. If you started the business with 40,000, you must do all the assets minus liability thing from the beginning to the end. All assets must be added and liabilities must be added, and assets minus liabilities equals equity. You don't have to do that here because you have the opening capital and there is four only four incidents or situations that changes equity. Additional capital, which is not here. There is no additional capital. Increases the equity. But we don't have additional capital in this case. Profits increase equity. And we have a profit. It's not here. Profit is here. Profits increase equity. Here we have the profit. Net profit. That is the short way. If we have opening capital, children, add the net profit of that period, you get closing capital. Add the net profit to opening capital, that is 40,000. Okay, because additional capital increases equity, profits increases equity. Leave that two, and these two are decreasing equity. What are these things? Drawings decrease equity, losses decrease equity, but both are not present in this case. No drawings, no losses. It's only a profit. So we will add this to the opening capital and we get closing capital. Equity as at the end of the month. Opening equity 40 plus profit for the period. $31,370, is that the profit? 31,370. Yes. Okay. And we get 71,370. Equity as at end of the month. Closing equity 31st January. Done. Children, we have a B part. This is A part. Write two non-current assets in the statement of financial position of Marley Fresh Flowers as at 31st. Two non-current assets. We know two non-current assets. There were two non-current assets. The non-current assets which we depreciated, those are the non-current assets. What are the non-current assets? Here we go. Office equipments and baskets. Remember, all the non-current assets are depreciated and only non-current assets are depreciated. So, office equipments and flower baskets. Okay, now if we get this type of a easy question for the last part, I mean as the last Roman number of the first question, you're lucky. You just got to calculate the equity, closing equity, and mention two non-current assets. Children, with that we finish the first question of 2016 O-level paper, 2016 Business and Accounting. I hope to see you again with the next part of this paper, 2016 O-level paper, 2016 O-level paper, Business and Accounting, second paper, right, with the next part, the business studies part 1 of your paper. Until then, do your work. Only very little time remaining for the people who are going for the exam this year, right? Do your work. You'll get time to play. Hoping to see you soon. Good luck. Thank you.